Hi there, welcome back to Descent of King Hesper. We're near the end. Now this room, I think, is a bunch of red herrings. I think the goal is to get through the pink area. So we have to avoid the gentry using our friends here. So the outlick, what can the outlick do? The outlick is just, like the outlick and the guard are just slow moving monsters. The golem rubble I think will have to get in the way. And to open the green door we will have to kill everything first. Keg. I mean, what does this do? This just closes off that. That closes off that. Is that helpful? Are they... I don't know if these bombs are helpful. So we're going to ignore these orbs. Like, I still have the option of doing one of these if I want. Alright, so the thing we are going to need to do is get the guard out. So... we do need to make him make a move like that. Actually, is this okay? Yep, that's fine. How did I do this before? I did do it before. Maybe I pushed it the other way. Yeah, I'd like you to push it up actually, so... Yeah, we'll go this way. Yep. Now... Okay. Alright, so now guard can come out. So what else do we have? We've got the two decoys here. What's the range? Right, so once I step here, that's too close. So we do need to... Yeah, ideally we want... two golems here. I guess I'll need another one here. I mean, maybe I should just be doing the golem first because that's easier. Yeah, okay, let's think about things. So, I want... yeah, I've got 3 of these guys. Okay, actually, I'll do these one at a time. So you go across here. Where are you going to go? I'm not sure. You're gonna go back. You can go like that. Actually, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, number 2. Actually, if you guys are more attracted to this one, then yeah, I think I want to do this on the other side, so we can still do that. I think. Yeah, so one more, and then I could just... Oh, can I just run forward? 1, 2... I can't quite, so I do need something else to protect me from that side. Actually, I guess... Yeah, I was going to say, if I could get up here a bit further, that might be nice. Yeah, so my idea was to get another one up here, which is going to be tricky because yeah, you come in here. Can't reasonably get around you this way. Like maybe if I had the outlet to act as an extra wall. Or actually, you stay there. Alright, let's go get the outlet, see if that is going to help at all. Okay. I don't care about blowing up the bombs. Yeah, it'd be nice if the Gendro went back to its own side. There's also no way of getting 4 of these guys, I'd say. I need a hot tile to get 4 columns out of the rock giant. Yeah, he's not even able to reach that. If there's a brain, it'd be... No, if there's a brain, it would be harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, anywhere I stand, they're both gonna come in. Well, actually, what about... So, I can come over here. Does that give me anything? Alright, stay there. What do I want to have happen? Okay. So what I'm trying to do is it's an inherent problem because I can't get the rock giant, the golem up to there. The golem has to start here. I need to move out of the way. I guess if the outlook is here, but then I'm standing here. I don't have a sword. So the outlook will be looking at me, because the outlook would need to step up. I mean, this is also not working. What about this? How sure am I that it's not this? I mean, this is obviously. I'd need to. I'd need to have like two mirrors. Push one into here, push one into here. There's only, like, there's a mirror and a keg. I can't push the keg with my sword. I guess I could push the keg with my body. If I could get the keg out, yeah, that'd work. But yeah, the mirror is stuck on here. This door does not open again, so yeah. All I have are 3 golems, an outlook, and a guard. Alright, let's... Yeah, you got there. Okay, get rid of you. That does allow me to separate them. I guess the guard could also kill one of the rock golems. No, actually, what about... No, I can't get in like that. I also can't have them both on the same side because, yeah, they need to be blocked on both sides. I guess I do just need a golem up here in this square. No, this square. Doesn't matter if the Gentry goes back and forth here. Yeah, so one golem pups there, I think can solve it. I do need to have this Gentry over this side, because I need to come in from here with my sword east. I can step there and then I can go up. The decoys are actually kind of a pain. Oh, actually, what about... on there? Like that. Okay, so you're attracted to here, so you're not moving. Then we go... Oh, now I'm too far away again. Yeah, without this one here, so... Okay, hang on. Another idea is... That's... Yeah, I wanted to step here and then catch this one. How did I do that before? How did I get one in the middle? I think I already had one here, which required one here. Where do I want things? So, corpses there. Yeah, the trouble is if I come up the middle, then everything is attracted to me. So I'd like to have some rubble, yeah, in the middle. That just separates things nicely. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. So if the guard's following me, what does that look like? I mean, the trouble is I need to be going... I really feel like I need another one over here. I wish getting this guy out was easier. Yeah, so now you're going and staring at that. That's not what I want. How did I... Yeah, I forget how I did this part. How did I get the golem there? You go that way. Yeah, rewind. What was this? This was over the top. Look that way. It doesn't work because, yeah, okay, that's too close. Okay, that's something, perhaps. Maybe not. But do this, then that gets closed off. all I'm doing is getting this on the other side. So, okay, so if I could get the golem here, while I can step on a tunnel, then I can do the guard section. I can draw it up to here. And yeah, I can kill it there. I still don't think that lets me solve it because you still come over here and I can't get around you. I mean, maybe the amplet can help, but all right. Huh. Or I can do that. And then I can do this. Got him. Okay. All right. So I guess we kill everything now. I don't need... Yeah, I don't actually need the guards or the Amtic. Okay, the golems are enough. kill your eye. So I assume that's the solution. It is weird that he doesn't do anything when we come in here. I guess there's dialogue about sort of taking him prisoner. I don't know. All right. It's over, Angworm. Time to go back to the castle. Just wanted to have fun. I know, but the party's over. Everyone's waiting for you back home. But everyone hates me now, don't they? You'll have a fair trial, just like you promised to me once. And the princess will give you a nice quiet room where you can design dungeons to your heart's content. Don't know if you ever really cared about your people's freedom. But hey, if you did, it looks like things are going to work out now. Was I a good prince? Yeah, I've known worse. Come on, let's go back now. Stephanie's Royal Great Hall. Be through. I see you've returned safely, thank goodness. Angwem, it was a struggle, but he gave up in the end. I can't thank you enough. This day has been one long, unending nightmare. Now we finally have the faintest glimmer of hope. So many people have died today, and nothing can bring them back. But at least now we can try to build a better future. I understand, Your Highness. How are things in the castle? Quiet enough for now. Both armies are tired of fighting, and Angwem's troops don't have a leader. Fighting could break out at any moment, but I think for the most part they're just waiting. The news of Angwem's surrender should bring most of them around. Is there anything I can do to help? There might be. Do you know how to manipulate a Fagundo? Sure thing. I've written letters to Martina and to the leaders of my father's secret army. We need them to join us here so that we can negotiate a peace deal together. I see. So you're planning to offer Martina's people safe return to the surface? Indeed, they can help to rebuild the castle so that we have a safe base from which to establish the new kingdom. Well, I can't pretend to know much about diplomacy and those sort of things, but I'll send your messages for you, sure. Thank you, Bethro. Come over here and I'll give them to you. Well, that's all done. Messages on the way. Hey, Uncle Bethro. Half, boy am I glad to see you. Like I said, I always turn up. I've been worried about you. You managed to stay safe then? Yeah, the fighting stopped, so I came out and started exploring the castle. I see, and what did you find? Well, the stairs over there lead down to the docks. Thought you might want to know about that. Thanks, kid. You've done well. We'll be on our way home soon. Sounds fun. Okay. Congratulations! You've completed the main storyline of Descent of King Hesper. The epilogue is now unlocked. You can play through the Shrine of Memory and the Fork of Infinity. Okay. To Azure Haven, point of no return. And this is going to that corridor I found. Now that's disabled. And so what does this look like with the lights on? It still looks like dark, but I think it's hard to actually change the overhead lighting via scripting. And by hard, I mean you can't do it, at least yet. Alright, so that's undone. Alright, so I could just leave. Oh, I've been acclaimed as champion of voiced in the Discord chat. So that's good. So do I want to finish or do I want to go and do other stuff? Actually, let's see the ending. Actually, how long are we going? Yeah, we'll do the ending and then sort of next time we'll go to everything else. There's still like 200 plus rooms to go. So I think I've read this before. I'll read it again. The funny thing about islands is the way they seem so small on a map. Yet when you're on one, it spreads out around you until it fills the whole world. Bethro had now been on Oist for several weeks, maybe even a month or two. It was easy to lose track of time in the beneath. And although he hadn't meant to get involved, he had got so caught up in all the different factions and their politics that he had almost lost sight of the world beyond. It was then something of a shock when he emerged on the surface, close to the beach, and saw ahead of him the vast expanse of the Whelmish Ocean. A leaf drifted on the breeze and was soon far out to sea, far enough away that he could have looked back and seen the island of Oist looking small again. The sight didn't really fill Bethro with deep thoughts. He wasn't the type for that. But it did remind him of the one thing he missed the most about his home. Ah, the smell of the sea breeze. How I've missed it. And we've come right out at the docks. We can finally go home. Aren't you happy to be on your way home again? We had a fun adventure. That's about right. But adventures have to come to an end sometime. And I'm looking forward to being home and drinking Dugendijk leaf juice again. He's a character, so I can't bump him to make him come with me. No sneaky things just near the end.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Good morning to you. What might you be wanting with me? Are you the captain of the ship? That's myself, Captain Fab of the good ship Pringle, at your service. I hope to get back to Afelna, and you found the right man. We're setting sail for Melanfrol as soon as the tide turns. Will you take us then? I have some greckles to pay for our passage. Gladly. I can see by your sword you're a veteran smiter, and I'm always happy to help out a man of that profession. Thank you. I thought I might be stuck on this island forever. Come on, Half. Let's get on board and find a cabin. Whole totals. Now, I should take a screenshot of this because that's a lot of boom. So what? Yeah, how many moves? Over 1 million moves. Lots of kills. 242 hours. Oh, that's some number of weeks and stuff. Secrets found 180. Not all the secrets, I guess. Otherwise, I'd be getting the mastered sign here. Oh no, secrets conquered. 100%. And so Angwin was defeated, and peace returned to the Twin Kingdoms of Oist. To be sure, there was a lot of work remaining to be done before everything was settled, and life could return to normal. Bethro had little interest in sticking around just to see how things turned out. His part in the story was the part that required the assistance of a really big sword. Once that was done, he was more than happy to be on the boat on his way home. Alf too seemed to be happy enough after his little taste of adventure. Bethro knew that he had made friends and won a lot of respect on his travels, and he guessed it wouldn't be long before he heard from the Oistians again. Sure enough, one day when he returned from a conference, he found a letter from Rin waiting for him. He settled down by the fire to catch up on the latest news. It seemed that things were going well for the people of the Veiled Fortress. Most had returned to the surface, but the underground settlement remained, and there were many who found they could enjoy a quiet life down there now that all the politicians and leaders had gone. A new West Castle was under construction, and Bethro was cordially invited back for a ceremonial first dungeon clearing. He smiled as he put Rin's letter away, thought that on the whole, he would probably accept. Alright, so 100%. So the thing that I noticed, Captain Fab of the ship Pringle. So on the forums, Pringles, there was an account called Pringles with 2 R's, and every so often they would post a poll with a flavor and 2 options of just yes and no. And if you spelled out, like they did this like every 60 or 90 days, and these were their only posts. And if you spelled them out, they did spell out Captain Fab, possibly backwards. I think it was Captain Fab with 2 B's. And then they stopped, and this was way before, like this was in 2007, 2008. And I'm not sure we ever found out what it was a reference for. I don't think it was a reference for this because it was way before this was even conceived. Anyway, that's just a really deep reference. But yeah, okay, we've conquered. We've done all the secrets, so that's pretty cool. I've still got like 4 or 5 challenges left to do. They might be in the some of the other levels. But yeah, next time we're gonna go and yeah, I guess we'll start from where we were, which was not here, but this is the furthest save. I need to make a different furthest save. Obsidian Citadel, yeah. So next time we'll start from here, and we'll still be going for quite a while. So I'll see you then for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.